Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I am going to show you how to make animation for your assemblies in SolidWorks Composer. We will talk how to perform some basic operations in assemblies by using SolidWorks Composer. So keep watching this video till end. Before going further, let me clear one thing that I had changed the name of my YouTube channel because I am about to start making vlogs related to technology, in which I will capture and describe the working of different industry and different machines. So you guys don't have to be worried about SolidWorks tutorials, because just like before I will keep uploading SolidWorks tutorials to my YouTube channel. But in addition to that, I will also make technology related vlogs. So I hope you will also enjoy and learn from those vlogs. Okay, let's start. First of all, open SolidWorks Composer. So you will find three icons related to SolidWorks Composer. So open SolidWorks Composer 2016 by 64 edition. Now first of all, import the file or your assembly in the composer. So for that, click on file here and then select open. Then double click on the assembly or part for which you want to make animation. It will take few moments to open. So wait for a while. So here we had opened the assembly in the composer. If you can see these black lines, so these are the boundaries of the screen on which we are going to make animation. If you press and hold Control key and then zoom out by rotating mouse wheel and see, then if you rotate mouse wheel without pressing Control key, then this part or this assembly will be zoomed in or out. Right click and drag will rotate your assembly, and press and drag mouse wheel will pan the assembly. So first of all, let me show you how do we render this model. For that, click on render tab here, and these are the properties for rendering. So if you turn on per pixel for lightning, turn on shadow and see what happens. If you turn on this option and see what happens, you also turn on glow and see. Then we have shadow properties with respect to ground. It is turned on, and see if I turn on shadow, mirror and grid. So second question is that how to start animation in SolidWorks Composer. So for that, first of all, you have to set the proper view of your model. Let's say I am setting this view. Then go to Home tab here and then activate animation mode. Here is the timeline. These are the properties, and this is the view tab. In case if you lost all these tabs, to reactivate them you can click on Windows here, window tab here, and then check these boxes to reactivate them. Okay, now let's start proper animation. So as we had selected this view for our model, then go to Views tab here and select or create new view. Drag this view to the beginning of timeline and make sure that auto keys are turned on. Then drag the seek bar up to 1.5 or 1.5 seconds, and then press this button, set camera keys. So first of all, let me show you how to rotate your model in animation. For that, drag the seek bar to your desired time. So let's say 3 seconds, and then from here drag the part and set camera keys. So now we are able to rotate our part or our assembly in animation. Next question, how do we zoom in or zoom out our model in animation? So for that, again, if you want this model to be on the same position for, up to 4 seconds, drag the seek bar up to 4 seconds and then press this button, set camera keys. So nothing will happen during this time. Then again drag the seek bar up to 5.5 seconds and zoom in or zoom out. Then set camera keys and see. So after zoom in and zoom out question, we have another question, how do we drag the part away from the assembly? So for that, again drag seek bar up to 6.5 seconds and then set camera keys. Then create a new view, drag it to the seek bar and again drag seek bar up to 8 seconds. Then select this part. So in the SolidWorks Composer, all the parts are known as characters. So select the desired part for which you want to make drag. After that, here in transform tab, select translate. Now select or click and drag this arrow and then set camera keys. Unselect this part by clicking somewhere else on the screen. So this part is now dragged away from the assembly. Again drag seek bar up to 9.5 seconds and then rotate model and zoom out. Set camera keys and then create new view. Drag this view to the seek bar and again drag the seek bar up to 10.5 seconds and then set camera key. Next question is that how do we rotate our parts in assembly? So for that, first of all, drag the seek bar up to your desired time. So let's say 12.5 seconds and then select the character and then from here select rotate. Now you can see the axis of rotation is this for this part and I want to add or edit the axis somewhere here on this point. For that, click on set pivot and then select online axis and then select this origin. Then rotate the part and then unselect this part. Also select this part and then select online axis and select this origin. Then rotate this part then unselect this part and now if you drag seek bar and see. Next question is that how do we hide some parts in animation? So for that, create new view and drag it to the timeline. Then again drag seek bar up to 13.5 seconds and then set camera key. Again drag seek bar up to 15 seconds and then rotate and zoom in to the part for which you want to hide it. Then set camera keys and select the part and exit from rotate mode. Then in the left side here you can see opacity. So set the opacity to 255. Then drag seek bar up to your desired time. So let's say 16.5 seconds, and then reduce the opacity to 0. Then unselect this part and now see what happens. So at 16.5 seconds, zoom in and then set camera key. Now again see. Next question is that how do we add text in animation? So for that, go to Author tab here and here if you can see text 2D, select it and then click on the screen and type the text. So let's say I'm going to add bearing 6202. From here is the opacity for text, and scroll down. Here is the size of the text. Now next question is that how do we link this text with some part. So let me show you how. For that, again scroll down and if you can see here attach. So type of attach, drop down this option and then select the type of attachment. So let's say if I select line and then drag this somewhere here on the pairing. Yes. Now drag the text here. Now unselect the text and see text is appearing on 16.5 seconds. Now here again create a new view and drag it to the timeline and once again drag seek bar up to 17.5 second and then add camera key, again drag seek bar up to 19 second and then zoom out, again set camera key. Then if you want to select the bearing, go to assembly and from here you can select bearing. So unselect it. We are going to select this bearing. Then in the transform, select translate and then drag it upward. Then unselect the bearing. Now if you drag seek bar and see what happens. So this link is also traveling with the bearing. So at this position again create new view and drag it to the timeline. Then at 20 seconds set camera key and again at 21 seconds zoom out. So again set camera key here and then now I am going to tell you one more feature in composer animation. So at 21 second, again create new view and drag it to the timeline. Okay, and next feature in SolidWorks Composer that I want you to know is cutting planes or section view. So for that, let's suppose I want to make the section view of this part. Now drag again the seek bar up to 24 seconds, and then go to Others tab here, and then select this part. Now click to create, and then if you move your mouse, and you can see this arrow is appearing, showing that the cutting plane will exist on this face. So now if make sure to that this apply to selection has been turned on. If you turn off it, then all the parts will be cutted. So turn on apply to selection, and then drag the cutting plane like this. So now you can see the auto keys has been added automatically. If you drag the seek bar and see, instantly it cuts through this part. So to resolve this issue, drag the seek bar up to 23 seconds, and then from here enable the cut, scroll down, and this is the opacity of the cutting plane. So reduce it to 0. If you increase it, see what happens. So at the moment reduce it to 0, then again scroll down. Here is the depth. So at 23 seconds we don't need any depth. Now if we drag seek bar and see what happens. So at this point, so if you can see this, there is a problem like this. So to resolve this problem, select this key and delete it. Now you can see how we had created cutting plane or section view of our part in animation. So let's finish this animation by saving it as Avi file in your hard drive. So for that, go to File and then select Save As, and from here select Avi. Now specify the location and type the name. Save as type, select Avi, and then select Save. Now from here select full frame uncompressed and press OK button. So it will recalculate and then save it in your hard drive. So now you can play this animation. Here you can see. So I hope you had enjoyed and learned from this video. If you liked this video, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. Thanks for watching and sparing time.